Hi students, in this class we are going to see how to solve differential equations in SHM. In SHM also different equations of SHM. Say y1 is equal to a1 sin omega t, y2 is equal to a2 sin omega t plus phi. What is the resultant of these two SHMs? What is the resultant amplitude? See, do you remember like vectors? When a vector, two vectors are given, say there is a b vector and there is an a vector, there is an angle between them is theta. How to get the resultant magnitude? R is equal to square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. Okay, to get a resultant angle alpha, so alpha is equal to, so it is written like tan alpha is equal to a sin theta by a plus b plus a cos theta. So these two are the formulas, very important formulas which we studied when we are discussing about vectors. Similarly, in this case y1 is given and y2 is given. So consider y1 as a vector. So whose angle is more? First write phi 1 and phi 2. So omega t plus phi, I am writing here, y is equal to a2 sin omega t plus phi, y1 is equal to a1 sin omega t. So first check, this is phi 2, another one is phi 1. Phi 2 minus phi 1, you do what you are going to get? Omega t plus phi minus omega t, so you are going to get phi. So assume this phi as an angle theta. Here we assumed an angle theta, right? So that angle as theta. So who is dominating here? Who is more? y2 is more or y1 is more? y2 is more. So y2 value angle is more. So y1 you just keep as a horizontal. y1 is what is the amplitude? a1. What is the another side? Vector, it is y2 whose amplitude is equal to a2. How much is the angle between them? Phi. Theta is nothing but phi. Resultant amplitude AR is equal to square root of a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos phi. So you will going to get a resultant vector amplitude, of these two SHMs. And if you want to find what is the resultant vector, y is equal to a resultant into sin omega t plus how to write y1, this is y1 vector, y2 vector. So it is make an angle with whom? So with y1. So omega t plus how much is an angle? Alpha, tan inverse of, okay, tan omega t plus alpha we should write. So this I will explain in the next problem while doing the problems. So let's see, x is equal to a sin omega 50 into pi t 3 sin pi 50 pi t. So resultant displacement and maximum velocity. First to get the resultant displacement means nothing but amplitude a. So whose sine, both should be in a single term. Sine here is sine, it is cos. So convert into sine 50 pi t plus pi by 2, and this is 3, y2 is, and y1 is 4 sine 50 pi t. Whose angle is more? So phi 2 is more. So what is the amplitude here? 3. Another fellow amplitude is 4. So resultant will be, how much is the angle? 5. So this is an angle initially pi by 2. How much is an angle it makes? Tan alpha is equal to 3 by 4. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of 3 by 4. It is equal to 37 degrees. Okay. So if you write expressions, so resultant amplitude is equal to 5. If you write y resultant is equal to a resultant 5 into, so y1 is equal to a 4 sin omega t 50 sin pi t, right? So 5 sine 50 pi t plus 37 or 5 sine 50 pi t plus pi by 2 minus 37. So anything, so pi by 2 minus this value we can write to get an angle. So we can write any case, and we'll see one more question. X is equal to 4 sine 20 pi t, and here it is given 3 sine 2 pi t. What is the resultant displacement and equation? Displacement equation, he is asking like a displacement equation. Here what he asked, so he asked maximum velocity also. V max is equal to omega max omega into a. V max is equal to omega into a. Omega is nothing but what? 50 pi into t. So a is nothing but 5. So 250 pi is the velocity, maximum velocity. So this one resultant displacement equation. So which one is more? So y2 I am writing is 3 sine 20 pi t plus 60, and y1 is 4 sine 20 pi t. So I am writing which one is dominating. 60, this angle is more, so one side is 4, another is, how much is a more? 60 degrees angle is more, it's more than 60 degrees. There is an angle 60 degrees, here is value 3. So it is equal to square root of 3 square plus 4 square plus 2 3 into 4 cos 60. So it will be, so square root of 9 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16, 25. 25 plus cos 60 is equal to 1 by 2. So 25 plus 12, 37. So this is the value of resultant. And how much angle it makes? Alpha. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of tan alpha is equal to a sin 30, 3 into sin 60 by 4 plus 3 sin 3 cos 60. So sin 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2, 3 root 3 by 2 by 4 plus 3 cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2, so 3 by 2. So it will be, so 3 root 3 by 8 plus 1, 8 plus 3, 11. So tan alpha is equal to, we can simplify it further, tan inverse of 3 root 3 by 11. So if you want to write the expression, so tan y resultant is equal to, so y resultant is equal to, I am writing here, a resultant is nothing but root 37 sine, what is the value of this fellow? 20 pi t plus, how much is the value? Angle plus tan inverse of 3 root 3 by 11. This is the displacement equation. To get the maximum particle velocity, v is equal to omega into a. That's all. So omega into a. Okay. This is omega into a. So next, go to the other part. Here you just see representation of two equations. Y1 is equal to sin omega t plus 5, omega t 3 pi t plus pi by 4, and y2 is equal to 5. This is the value. What is the ratio? What is the ratio of amplitude of two motions? Amplitude for the second one and amplitude for the first one. So first one, amplitude a1 is equal to, so 10. Okay, I'm sorry, 10, and y2 is equal to, two equations are there. So 5 sin 3 pi t plus 5 root 3 cos, I can write it as sin 3 pi t plus pi by 2. Okay, so if we write the equations, one side is 5 root 3 and 5. So this, the resultant will be 5 root 2. 9, 5 into 2, it will be 10 is the value for amplitude, because square root of a1 square plus a2 square is nothing but, so we will get a 10. 5 into root 4 is nothing but 10 we will get. So y2 is equal to 10. So what is the value of y1? 10. Okay, so these two will get as simple as that. So it is equal to 10 by 10, which is equal to 1. So what is the resultant of y1 plus y2? Okay, so here how much it is making an angle? So tan inverse of 5 root 3 by 5, so it is making an angle 60 degrees. If I write equation for y2, 10 into sine of 3 pi t plus 60 is nothing but pi by 3. I will write. So what is a y1? 10 sine of 3 pi t plus pi by 4. I was looking for this kind of question. So let's see, this is a very important model. Listen. So pi by 3 is nothing but 60, pi by 4 is nothing but 45. How to get the resultant of these two fellows now? First, which one is less? y1 is less, so write y1. So y1 is 10 sine, this amplitude is 10. Okay, so I am considering 10 here. So what is the angular difference between y2 and y1? y2 and y1 is 15. So 15, it is 15 degrees angle, and what is the amplitude? 10. Okay, so resultant is square root of a1 square, 10 square plus 10 square plus 2, 10 into cos 15. So if you remember the cos 15 value, you can substitute the value and you will get the y resultant. After getting y resultant, what else we have to do? Tan alpha. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of 10 sine 15 by 10 plus 10 cos 15. Okay, 10 plus 10 cos 15. This is the value of alpha. So next, resultant equation, displacement equation is equal to what is this? A resultant, right? A resultant into sine of, what we should write? Sine of 3 pi t plus alpha. If you write, this is wrong, because from where it is starting, which one is less fellow? Pi by 4. So this is very important one. A resultant into sine of 3 pi t plus 45 plus alpha. I am considering the bottommost person, last person. From here, how much is a more? So it is tan 45 plus alpha. So this is the y value, displacement equation. Okay, thank you.